This is Mohammed for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. It is Matchroom Fight Week. I'm joined by Leigh Wood here at the weigh-in in Sheffield for Kid Galahad, ahead of his defence of his IBF crown. What are you doing here, Leigh?
I just come to cause some trouble. I got Will on. Will Carley is making his professional debut. I just been to had a trip around Sheffield, back to the old gym, see a few of the lads. I've still got a lot of friends up here. I lived up here for 10 years, so got a lot of friends up here. It's nice to be back.
Absolutely. We'll start with you, Leigh. Great news that you and Michael Conlan will be on. We don't know where and when at this point. But
Me neither.
Have you not been given a little hint where it could be?
It's looking like New York. The only thing that's swaying maybe possibly in Nottingham is the times, the DAZN times that they're going to be showing the fight and the numbers. So, I mean, I really want it in Nottingham, so bad. I really want a homecoming. I feel like I deserve a homecoming. But, if it's balancing the books and needs to be in America to get that revenue, then it is what it is. I'll bring the heat to the MSG, wherever it's going to be. I'm confident getting the win.
How do you feel about going to MSG? Because I'm sure there are going to be some English people there, but, it is going to be rammed full of Irish people, all Conlan fans. How do you feel about that?
It is what it is, isn't it? It's going to be a different experience. I've been there before in Sheffield on Kel's undercard when I boxed Josh Whale, and it was like Yorkshire, and they was chanting. And as soon as you win a few rounds, they soon die down. It may not even go the distance anyway. People say, "Oh, you might get robbed on points." It is what it is. If you're good enough, you'll get the job done, and I believe I'm good enough.
Okay. Well, we expect that March, April time, Leigh. Is that what we're hearing?
Yeah, aiming for March. Obviously, I've had an operation on my shoulder recently. Things are going really well. I'm due to start punching in the next few weeks, hopefully. And then I can't see why not around Paddy's Day if it's in New York. If it's in Nottingham, maybe we can stretch it out a bit, wait a few more weeks.
Could we get it in Nottingham in that time, though? I'm just thinking because of the weather.
The weather is cold, yeah. I mean, there's a 3.5 week window where international breaks in Nottingham. I mean, people sit outside for events all the time. All year, football, they sit outside in the stands. I know it's a lot longer for the boxing, it's a few more hours, but I mean, it's wrap up warm. Stop moaning and crack on with it, do you know what I mean? This is something that, if it happens in Nottingham, it's something that I'm going to look back on for the rest of my life. A lot of people will. It's a massive event. I prefer it to be in summer, but, if it can be made in March, then let's do it.
What happens to Michael Conlan?
I don't know. Obviously, I'm expecting him to turn up better than we've seen him, as you always have to. This is his world title fight, so he's going to bring everything he's got. I just think I'm going to be too much for him. People underestimate my boxing ability, my skill, just because I didn't win an Olympic medal or go to any major games as an amateur. People just overlook it. Oh, he ain't got a lot of skill. He's not a great boxer. They said that about Cannes when I outboxed him for 12 rounds and then knocked him out. So. I think I'm going to get the job done either way, but I can really punch, so I think it'll be inside the distance.
Looks like if Kid Galahad defends his world title this Saturday night against Kiko Martinez, the route is Navarrete. That's what Eddie's been saying, that's what Kid Galahad's been saying. There have been a few conversations about potentially the winner of your fighting Kid Galahad, but he has gone on record and said again the offer is going to have to be tremendous because he believes you are not bringing a world title to the table. How do you feel about that, Leigh?
You can see it, like Eddie says, it's a regular belt, but the true super champion's not boxed for nearly 3 years. I don't think he's going to be holding that belt much longer. I really don't.
So you're going to be elevated soon, you believe?
I think so. Or they'll say Ewan Conlan, the winner, is super champion. Either way, unless he does manage to box in the time frame he's got, a few months. I think it's December. Santa Cruz needs to fight. If he does, then the winner fights him. Brilliant. That's another big fight, and when I back myself in. But yeah, as it stands, then you can understand his argument. But look at who you box for. I boxed a kid who's not been beaten in 9 years, current world champion. I beat the best active kid. I mean, what more can I do? You know what I mean? The champion, the same as the super champion's been boxing at super featherweight, and he got flattened at super featherweight or even lightweight. So they can only box who's in front of you, and that's what I'm just going to keep doing.
Okay, well, Leigh, it was brilliant to see you. Look forward to your fight with Michael Conlan whenever it is and wherever it is, and I appreciate your time on IFL.
See you soon, thank you.